I'm KT with MCS, and today I have a video for you guys on the 468 PTR. Let's check it out. This is your 468 PTR. This is the bolt action version. This is the one where you have to rack each time you shoot around rather than semi-auto. It is really nice because now you're able to shoot a lot more accurate and further with greater performance with this version. I'm going to show really quick on how to load it, and then I'm going to show you how to take it apart. So on this version here, we're going to load with this 2 magazine. So you can shoot round balls with this one, and can shoot shape projectile with this one. So we're going to show really quick here. If you're going to shoot with round balls, you drop it in, down, pull it out, and then just drop your paintball in, just like that. If you're doing shape projectile, the plastic version, push the door forward and then just drop the round in, just like that. If you're doing the first strike, like these right here, this is a little bit different. And with this one, you don't want to push it in hard that because the tail of the projectile is really fragile and thin. And if you try to push it, it will crush it right there. And so what you want to do is you want to put it in and then use a wrench or a screwdriver or your key. Just push the little tab down. At the same time, push your projectile down, just like that. Right there. You can load the next one in, just like this. That's pretty much it. Now we're going to air it up. This one using the remote line, so we're going to take the buttstock off and switch it out with an air tank version so that way we can shoot a little bit easier. This is the air tank version. Put your air tank on. You see how once the air tank's pressurized really tight, you can't really turn the air tank. At that point, you want to turn it in about half a turn into the gun, and that will give you the best fitting. The reason is you don't want to go all the way in. It will also plug up the airflow and cause a lack of air situation. Now the gun's ready, rack it back and put in your magazine. We're going to use this one here. Put it around through the chamber. Going to just carefully shoot it out. For the next round, chamber it. All right, that's how you operate on your 468 PTR. I'm going to show really quick on how to take the unit apart to do some maintenance on it. All right, first thing you do is take your air tank off. And then push the rear takedown pin, push that button, pull it out. That will split your upper and lower. There's a body seal here. Remove this one before you drop it. The front takedown pin, push it, remove it out. Now that is your lower, this is your upper. Now you can pull out the bolt. In the bolt, it's kind of clean, clear right there. You just want to put some oil on the bolt O-ring after a few hundred shots to keep it nice and lubricated, to put it back. Your bolt pin right here, you want to go in a little bit and turn it all the way in until it stops, and then back out until it's sent to the bottom. So you want to go in, get your bolt handle through, and then go to this handle. See the pin right there? It goes in all the way until it stops. Now back it out to the next fitting and push your bolt in. That's all you have to do. Now close it. Now keep it there. On your lower, we're going to take the component out so you can do some basic maintenance on it. First thing, push down the pin to take out the magazine well. Right there. This is your anti-ball drop. On the back right here, remove out the locking pin. And then remove out your velocity housing. This is where you change out your velocity spring to different velocity. And it's also where you also adjust velocity. You can use your finger to rotate the pin counterclockwise to make this pin longer to increase velocity, and you back it out to make this pin shorter, that to reduce velocity. You can also adjust from the outside using a 3mm wrench, and that will also adjust for you too. Right, now for the inside part, you can use your pin right here and push the striker out. Right there, that's your striker. Now the front, you can use your velocity housing pin. You can push a little button right here, little pin, push that out, and now you can pull out a pin. Remove that. Now just pull out your valve assembly, and that's pretty much it. Now you can see your valve right clean and through. The only maintenance replacement part is this poppet valve right here. That's the only leaking area that you're gonna experience. If it does leak, you just need to replace it. And it comes with the seal kit. When you get your gun, it will come with a replacement valve. Should last about 10,000 shots before you have to replace it. Note that all the O-rings under here, this O-ring and your bolt O-rings are the same size and the same style O-ring. They're pretty much the same type of O-ring. And so when you have your air tank, it uses the same bolt O-ring for your air tank, or your remote adapter, it's the same type of O-ring, same size. They're totally interchangeable. Right, gonna show real quick on how to put this back together really quick. You put your valve assembly in, right there. Put your valve cover in, right there, and put a pin in. That's it for the front. Now for the rear, you put in your striker, the flat part facing down. All right, now put your safety to fire and push the striker in at the same time you pull the trigger. And it goes right in, and use your spring to push it forward. Keep in mind, sometimes you have a brand new unit and this process doesn't work. You have to use a screwdriver or something to push the sear down. If you're having the problem with that, let us know and we can show how that's done. Now put in your velocity housing, lock in the position, put in your pin, lock into place. That's it. Make sure your striker is centered with your slide, right there. Now we'll put in the magazine well back, slide the pin through, put in your anti-ball drop, lift it up, make sure it's in upper position. On your upper, put your bolt back, right there. Slide, keep your bolt slide in the forward position, right there. And from there, we're gonna put this together. Put your upper and lower together. Put in your body seal. Close it. And then put your pin through. Put your air tank back on. That's it. Now your gun is all set and ready to go back into your game. Alright guys, if you have a question, comment, concern, visit our website, mcsus.com, and support you. Thanks for watching.
Modern combat sports.